Hey y'all, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of At Home with QL. Trying to get this pen. There we go. And let me send this over to Miss Juicy as well. So today's guest, we're having Miss Juicy from Little Women of Atlanta. We're going to talk with her. And I'm excited about this conversation, for real, for real. It's been a minute since we had an opportunity to catch up with Juicy. So we're going to see what's been going on post her syndicated morning show. Now she is getting ready for Little Women of Atlanta again, and new eyewear line and all type of good stuff. So as y'all come on in, we're just waiting for Juicy to get in the building, and then we're going to start this thing. I'm really excited about this, y'all, for real, because this lady is funny as hell, and I literally grew up listening to her for years and years and years. Here we go. Miss Juicy!
You grew up listening to me? Oh, hell no. You make me sound old.
Listen, you've been on that radio for a long time, though.
Yep, I was. A little bit over 12 years.
12 years. I want to talk about that, but I want to talk about you being a talent manager first. And for those who's not chiming in, I'm QL from 963 The Block, and Miss Juicy, I appreciate you for chiming in on the show today.
Oh, not a problem.
But a talent manager, talk about that. Like, how did you get inside of, that whole world of managing and, PR and all that good stuff?
Well, just being around the industry as long as I have been in, and it's just like, I really even don't consider myself as a talent manager. I mean, I know good talent when I see it. I can recognize good talent. Just like when I very first started in the industry, I started with Shelly Garrett, the playwright, author, philanthropist. I started with him. He noticed with no talent, he knew just by looking at me that I had talent and that I met no strangers. And so it's just a gift that I have. And basically, like I said, I don't consider myself a talent manager, but putting them in the serious about their career.
Got you. Juicy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Your phone went out for a minute. Okay, so let's kind of merge. So, I'm sorry. Say it again.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your phone kept going now. Okay, so let's kind of fast forward from talent manager to being a radio personality over 12 years. And when I tell you, Juicy, I'm in radio. I know how cutthroat it is. You did your damn thing.
Thank you.
And ratings was through the roof. When I tell you, everybody from every walk of life, they loved, what you brought to the show. What does life look like right now, post the Rickey Smiley Morning Show? What's going on with you now?
Basically, I'm doing the same thing that I was doing when I was on the morning show. I didn't let that stop me of branding who I am and what I'm about. I first started again in the industry as being an actress. So just acting and, being behind the camera, in front of the camera. And so that's what I've been doing, and basically just branding myself even more. And the radio just kind of helped me do that as well. And I like I told Shelly Garrett when I first started and I met him, he was like, he's going to make me a star. My attitude then, even with nothing under my belt, I'm already a star.
You've been a star.
How you gonna make me a star? Because if you don't think you're a star, nobody else is gonna think you one.
Yeah.
So I just let my little light shine.
I love that, Miss Juicy. So we talk about it, 12 years of being there. In my opinion, or I'm just gonna ask you this and let you answer the question. Do you feel like, your growth on Little Women of Atlanta kind of overshadowed what you did at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, in a way kind of made it easier for them to not want to renegotiate that contract?
Well, the reasoning behind it, I'm not sure, but so it won't be twisted and nothing be twisted about it. Yeah. It was a contract offered to me, but the fact was, a new contract wasn't offered, and to me, after you've been with a show for 12 years or more, whether it's that show or any show, if you've been in one spot for 12 years or longer, you hopefully you have grown. I'm
Right.
not the same person I was when I started. So I refuse to get paid the same amount that I was getting paid.
And that's
So that's the
okay.
whole point. You should be all about growth. And so they was a part of my growth. The Ricky Smiley Morning Show was a part of my growth.
Hmm.
Little Women also was a part of my growth. And all the other things that I've been on, Happen Leonard and Claus, Bigger, all the other programs also was a part of my growth. And
Right.
so I feel like I should get paid my worth. And if I'm not paid my worth, then I have to move on, whether it's that morning show or whether it's something else. I'm going to continue to move on because I'm going to continue to grow.
And one
And
of the
me
things,
growing is not going to hinder the show,
yeah.
but better the show.
But I think what you did though, I think what you did was, you empowered a lot of women all over, because there's women all over in this radio field that's not getting paid, what they should be getting paid, unfortunately. And then even with this COVID-19 outbreak, cuts are happening left and right. And I think what you did was show people, you know what? I know who I am. I know that that I am valuable. And if I step away from this situation, I still love everybody, but God has something better for me. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. No hard feelings lost or anything, but like I said before, know your worth and know what your value is.
Got you. Makes sense. I want to take some questions for Miss Juicy as well. You guys can post your questions in the question and answer box. Somebody's asking, will you ever collab and do a talent show for the youth?
Actually, I do. I'm have to start back. I do a back to school event every year.
Uh huh.
That it's not really well, it's on the form of MTV Rip the Runway.
Right, 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 right.
Mine is called Shorty's Run the Runway. And the reason
Okay.
why I call it Shorty's Run the Runway, because I run it just like MTV run their deal, but I have my shorties. I have my youth
Yeah.
from ages 2 to 18, long as you're in school.
Hmm.
They are performers. So they're performing and they're walking down that runway to their own peers.
Got
So,
you. Yeah.
and they have to go through an intensive, very intensive tryout.
Hmm.
I make them audition in front of real A&R reps.
Got you.
So this is the industry that you want to get in. So what better way in to start them on their way is to see it live and in person. And
And,
that's what I do. And I let them run the show.
really?
Yep. And so this is like I'm gonna start it back up for next year. But that's what I do. I usually do it every year. So and it helps them to shine and give them a platform as well.
Hmm. Now, somebody's asking too, Juicy, how did you first get on TV? So,
Um,
what was that first conversation like before you, made your first appearance? And Miss Juicy, I forgot my wine, so you should have told me you was bringing wine to the party, and I would have had me a little drink on the
yeah,
side too.
you know, I gotta have my wine regardless. I have to drink me a glass of wine a day.
Ain't
But
nothing wrong with that.
I started again doing plays, doing traveling. We traveled,
Uh,
and so I was started with TV that way because we
mhm.
did commercials on radio, on
Yeah,
TV. Also with Fred Hammond, the gospel singer. I
right.
did
A
his
legend.
movie with him, Fred Hammond, Christmas Who Needs It,
Uh-huh.
and just I mean the rest is history. Just God gave me the gift to gab, and I found a job where I can get paid to gab.
I
And so
love it.
I've never been a shy person,
Uh-huh.
and so I've always been a outgoing person. I let
Mhm.
my personality shine. So being on TV was okay.
Right. I get it. Now, let me ask you this. What's in store for us next season of Little Women of Atlanta? Because I know with the quarantine, that's not any taping going on right now. Have y'all taped the season yet?
We started
Uh-huh.
before quarantine, but we didn't finish.
So what's going to happen? Is it still up in the air right now?
Well, after quarantine, after this, when everybody get the green light to start back filming, then we'll start back filming.
Got you. And how would you say this feeling, this season feels with the, transition of Minnie, and, now moving forward with the show?
I can't even answer that question because we haven't gone through it yet.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be difficult, and just right off the hand, I know it's going to be very difficult for all
Mm.
of us.
Yeah.
But we just ask everybody to keep us in your prayers.
Yeah. That's what we're
But
doing.
we are going to have to finish the show,
Mhm.
and it will be very hard for us to do,
Makes sense.
not having one of our main cast members there with us.
Yeah, for sure. And just thinking about the show, Juicy, when you think about, all of your highs, your lows, your good moments, your bad moments, what would you say it was, one of your most remarkable moments that you'll never forget, being on Little Women of Atlanta throughout, the time that it's been on air?
I think a lot of people get the message that we carry and that we deliver. I think they get it
Yeah.
misconstrued. It's our life. So
Right.
you got 6 girls that's coming in front of you that letting you know what go on with them on a regular day basis.
Uh-huh.
Our lives kind of match other people's lives as well. The only thing different is that we're small, but we have the same story, the same argument, the same fuss, the same fight, the same
Right.
highs, the same lows. We do some of the same things, but sometimes it might take us longer
Mm-hmm.
to do it. But sometimes we can do. It might take us longer to do it, but sometimes we can do it even better.
Right. Yeah,
So,
for sure.
so the message that we try to get out there to let people know that okay, we might be small, but we also bosses. We're in charge of our lives. We're in charge of making things happen. We don't sit around and let other people do it for us. We're game changers. We are playmakers. We're bosses. Well, I know I am. I'm doing it all. And so it's like that's the story and the message that we try to get across to everybody.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about you and is like I've watched you, and not only have you used your platform, not only in radio but TV, but you use your platform to create wealth for yourself. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? And one of the things that you have is your eyewear line. I hate you ain't got none on today, but Juicy,
I don't have one on today. I was looking for one to match, and I think I sold my last pair that matched the actual outfit I have on. But I have quite a few men and women sunglasses.
Really?
Yes, it's men and women right
Okay.
now. I am gonna branch off and start doing some children as well.
Uh-huh.
But as of right now, Eminence Eyewear by Juicy. You can purchase men and women designer shades. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm outside enjoying the sunlight, so
You all to the good. You in
the
quarantine,
dogs,
baby.
the motorcycle, all that stuff is you name it happens when I'm out here. But yeah, men and women sunshades. They are very classy, stylish, depending on what you're trying to look for or trying to go for.
Now, what made you get inside of like the sunglasses though?
Because a girl always got to have a nice pair of accessories, honey. So they got us accessorize and look good in doing it.
I feel you. Hey, Juicy, I want to ask you because somebody made this comment in the comment section. What was it like taping Wild 'N Out? Because I saw that you did the show. I didn't get to see your episode yet, but I seen some of the promos for it. What was that experience like?
It was so much fun.
The
whole crew is just nuts. They're all nuts. And
did you ever take to offense any of the jokes they made?
Did I what?
Take to offense any of the jokes that they make? Because some people get on there and get an attitude.
And comedy, you're not supposed to. You forgot I was on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show for over 12 years. So me taking something offensive, that ain't the business you need to be in, honey. You can't have paper thin. It can't be paper thin, baby. You gotta be made of steel in comedy.
You do. You do, indeed.
It was all a bunch of fun. I swear, Wild 'N Out was just. I can't wait to do it again.
Really? Do you think you will ever return back to syndication radio? Because I think people want to hear you again in the morning time. Like there was nothing like waking up 6 to 10 and knowing that you was always gonna be singing something crazy as hell on the radio. But it got us through our morning though. You know what I mean?
Well, right now, what they can do to get through their morning, they can go to my YouTube channel and they can listen to all my videos, my singing, as well as my gardening, everything I got going on, even my sunglasses. They can go to my YouTube channel, which is Juicy Queen of Atlanta. They can go check it out. And they can get as many singing songs as they want, or they can even put in requests.
They can do requests now?
Yeah, they can do requests. And
so how do you do that? So,
yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute, Juicy. So my birthday is next week, meaning I can put in a request to get a happy birthday shout out video from you.
Oh, well, Cameo, Taki. I'm on all the above. Cameo, Taki, and Starzona.
Grab that bag. I'm telling you.
To that.
Okay. Now, Juicy, I've been seeing you outside down to the Instagram doing some type of gardening or whatnot. What you got going on?
Well, if you want your house to look a certain way, sometimes you got to do it yourself. I do have landscapers, and they do keep my yard up very nice and green and everything. But I'm getting certain things done to my flower bed. And so I wanted to make sure I had all my colorful flowers that I wanted first before I add the stones, because I'm putting stones in my flower bed. I don't want the typical mulch and the typical straws and wood chips and stuff. So I knew exactly what I wanted. Exactly. I don't want to have to keep replacing stuff over and over. So I'm going to do the rocks. And so what I wanted to do was go ahead and decorate it real pretty with all my purple and the glory. And so and then I'll call my landscapers to come on over here and finish the job.
I know that's right, Miss Juicy. Listen, Juicy, I appreciate you for stopping by the show and talking with us.
Not a problem at all. I'm really excited. I'm glad that you had me on today. And to speak to all my fans. Hey, guys. It's Miss Juicy, baby.
Miss Juicy, teach me how to sing like you, because I'm trying to get those vocal cords like you.
Oh, my God, honey. I'm not no singer. I just can carry a note. That's all.
Okay, carry a note for me real quick.
Oh, I just did. Miss Juicy, baby. That was good enough.
Miss Juicy, Little Women of Atlanta star, we appreciate you for stopping by the show. You know I love you lots, and you're welcome back here to this platform at any time, So anytime you think you want to get in the studio and put a song out,
hey,
here's where to drop it off at.
All right, and sure will. I don't think the world ready for that, though.
You don't think so? Listen, when you get ready to do it, you call me, and I'll drop the exclusive.
Okay, sounds good to me. Sounds good.
Miss Juicy, you stay safe during this quarantine, mama.
You too. You too.
All righty.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for chiming in with Miss Juicy. Man, that was a really good conversation. I love her. I'm going to get this posted to our YouTube real soon. If you want to connect to me on YouTube, you can. It's CONNECTQL, the same as my Instagram and all that good stuff. And also,
it's Miss Juicy, baby. And if you like this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's Miss Juicy, baby.